Just-in-time accessories definitely have the bling and everything in between. TeAma Copeland is your independent paparazzi agent. Join her live online Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join her on Facebook at TeAma Sweetness Copeland or her fan page, Just-in-Time Accessories, or you can find her on YouTube at TheAnthonyBrownShow. That once again is Just-in-Time Accessories. Everything is only $5. Nickel and lead-free jewelry. TeAma Copeland, independent paparazzi agent. Just-in-Time Accessories definitely have the bling and everything in between. Check her out.
Make sure you go over to Goalie.com and get your Goalie gummies today. They have 3 selections, 3 choices to choose from. They have the apple cider vinegar, the ashwagandha, and new, they now have the superfruit. In addition to going over to GoalieGummies.com, make sure you use the A.T.L as your discount code and receive a huge discount. It supports the channel and the podcast. In addition to all of that, the gummies, they're a source of antioxidant. They have vitamins B9, B12, promotes general good health, helps improve your daily health, contains pectin, a source of dietary fiber, uses pectin as a natural prebiotic to support the healthy gut and immune system, includes the mother, a healthy strain of bacteria, antioxidants, and enzymes. Mask the unpleasant taste of the apple cider vinegar. It's simple, it's delicious, it's Goalie.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Anthony Brown Show. I'm yours truly, Mr. Anthony Brown himself. Welcome to this series that we call the A.T.L. I'm joined this evening by my very beautiful co-host, the very lovely, the very beautiful Miss TeAma Sweetness.
Hey, everybody.
The bold and the beautiful, my lip gloss is popping, Miss T Savage.
Hey, y'all.
How you doing? And the fashionista himself, Shawty Doo-Wop, Mr. Legacy the Great.
A.T.L. ho.
How we doing this evening?
Kamal says my favorite time of the day.
Well,
Mama said, hey, y'all.
Hey,
Tommy
Tina.
said, hey, everybody. And Tina Mo said, hey.
What's up, Kamal? What's up, Kamal? Yes, this is our our final show for the first season. So it's kind of bittersweet. I'm feeling kind of sad.
No, I'm a biscuit.
Gonna shed a little tear tonight. So yeah, I'm feeling kind of down. And my color purple voice, I was gonna miss y'all.
Crazy. Okay, Donella.
Okay. So anyway, how we doing tonight? How we doing, guys?
I'm great. Doing well.
How was your week? How was your weekend? How was your week?
Exhausting.
Exhausting. How's little Tyson?
Trying to get this cold, well, not even a cold, it's growing pain mucus out of his system.
Mm-hmm.
So, honey, I've been busy.
Okay. It'd be better if he was booked and busy.
Okay, he need to be over there with his godmama up in that square over there.
Little baby, I'm coming to see you. Yes, I am.
Okay.
She said, "See, not get." You hear? It's a difference in the words.
Thank you, Tina Mo. Hey, Tammy. Hey, that's my cousin and Coco. Hey, cuz, what's up? A.T.L. come on, there.
Come on, don't feed into his sickness.
Yeah, he already been bought into it. They love it.
Come on, walk away from the light.
No, he already been consumed. He number 2.
Walk away from the light. Come on, run.
Tina Mo sends us kisses. Tender kisses.
Okay. Listen,
That was
tonight
my jam.
this is our final show for the first season. We're gonna, after tonight's show, we're going to be on hiatus as far as the A.T.L show for a month. We're gonna be gone for the month of July. We'll be back in August. We haven't set the exact date yet, but we'll be back in August. So there'll be no A.T.L show for the month of July, everyone. However, the Anthony Brown show will still be circulating, and we'll have to find some things because we've got so adapted to the A.T.L show that Anthony Brown show has actually taken a back seat, a back burner. But so for the month of July, the Anthony Brown show will still be doing his thing, or trying to anyway. I don't know if I'll be able to match or keep up with the energy for the A.T.L show, but I'm gonna do my best. So it's kind of bittersweet. I didn't think this day was gonna ever come. And actually, for you all who don't know, today is the 65th show. So we've done 65 shows. Hey, Miss Paula.
Hey, Miss Paula.
So this is show.
Miss Paula got that cake.
So we've done 65 shows strong, non-stop. Isn't that amazing?
Yes. That's a lot.
Blessings on blessings.
And it all began with just a conversation with TeAma and I interviewing Mr. Legacy.
Oh, goodness.
And it was just an innocent conversation we was having. Thank you, Miss Paula.
Tony, you supposed to tell the truth on your last show. It wasn't that innocent about that conversation.
Congratulations.
It wasn't an innocent conversation. It was a casual conversation that we had with Mr. Legacy.
It was one of the greatest shows we did.
Yes, it was the first show, and actually,
most definitely interesting.
Oh, to say the least, that's putting it mildly. But because of that, he has inspired us to do the show, because the show wasn't even a thought until after we interviewed him. We were just interviewing him for.
But Tony, the truth is,
they can't handle the truth.
Huh?
They can't handle the truth.
They can't. Well, the truth is, to be honest, me and Tony had talked several months before I met TeAma and Savage, and me and Tony always got together and things, and 65, Miss Tina, and I always used to tell Tony that after we went to this one thing that he had took me to.
Mel said, did he talk about how he trash women?
Oh, that's your brother.
I don't even know that dude right now. I don't even know that dude. But Tony, it started from Tony taking me to this thing one day. I came to buy some oil from Tony, and we was talking about some stuff, politics, religion, and different things. And he was like, he wanted me to go to patio talk with him. So me and a few friends went to this patio talk, and these individuals, these women were kind of like these two women that's right here on this patio on this stage, but my two women on this panel is way more aggressive. But we had a good time that night, and Tony was like, they were asking about me so much after that they wanted me to come back again. But just so happened that the coronavirus hit, and that knocked everything off. So for a few months, me and Tony didn't really, because I was working and he was doing his thing, we couldn't really link up. Till one day I came and bought some oil, and I told him I would tell him a few stories that was going on in my life or had went on in my life, you know, way back, way back. And he was like, let me interview you on it. So I was like, okay. So he ended up getting TeAma, and she was I thought she was gonna be shy. I don't know why he sold that to me.
I was gonna pull it up at you.
But she was the first night we met was like 10 minutes before before the show started, and it just bloomed from that. And we had so many views and so many comments that night on that 3 hour and 40-some minute talk show, or that, you know, a little snippet of interview of my life that from the past. And that's
why
when
you
I was like,
saying from the past?
Boy,
you making sure that's no.
When you say the past, you gotta do this.
No, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do all of that. I don't have to do all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, you gonna wink for me, ain't you?
Okay.
Okay, for real.
But it started from that, and along that journey, you know, for me, I was like, dang, this thing can be real. And then TeAma was like, you know, she can make the time to do it. And we came up with
Ooh, Tina Mo said, ain't somebody supposed to be stripping tonight?
Ain't nobody said
wait, we at 5,000? If we at 5,000, Legacy, you gotta do the deed, mister.
I never agreed.
Oh my God.
It's a lot of
heard
stuff
your
you didn't
manager.
agree to, but a woman put you to work. That's all you need to know. Period.
You heard your manager.
I never agreed. But anyway.
Are we to 5,000 yet?
No.
No, I don't care.
Baby, put down the baby and come on camera. Because I'm still cute.
Always.
Well, they need to see you anyway then. But anyway, we pursued, we went on ahead and pushed forward, and then we went and got another extension of the A.T.L show. She was introduced by
Miss Paula. You can't
watch. Miss Paula
watch.
say she going back to watch number one.
There is no number one. That can't be viewed.
It's been deleted.
Look at that wig. You know he's
that's the story right there in this whole self, how we got deleted of the first show.
But
Tony, and on that, Legacy cannot handle the truth.
Okay.
Oh Lord. But anyway, we end up getting another great.
What up, T Savage? Hey, Devo. Thank you for coming. That's my boy.
Yes.
Mello said, bro, you take off. I'm peace outfit. # done deal. They go Mello talking his trash.
I ain't doing nothing, bro. You ain't gotta worry about. Don't listen to TeAma and Savage. But we end up getting.
One of y'all got it. Hey, you right, Miss Paula. We gonna dig in the crates for that thing.
We gotta look in our archives because somebody
We
must
gonna
have.
dig in the crates. They call it digging in the crates.
Somebody got it, Paula.
We'll probably pull that out one day when we get our real budget and everything. That when we go live for real on the real syndicate, then y'all gonna get a chance to see the out of the archives. I could probably at that time afford to lose a little something after that come out. I can't afford to lose nothing right now. Nothing.
You don't want to get hit for that good alimony check.
Well, I ain't married.
You ain't gotta be married for me to take your money.
God damn. But that created the A.T.L show, and having Savage on gave us a broader extension of me and TeAma by having her, because she's pretty much a handful and she's very smart. So that's what formed the A.T.L show.
Yes, indeed. And
I'm ready to get to this letter, honey.
65 shows later, and here we are.
65.
That's a lot.
You know, we have a segment of the show called Dear A.T.L. Let's check it out.
Lordy.
This is the Dear A.T.L. segment. You ready, Savage? Did you download it?
Yes, I have it.
Okay, hold on. Let me play the video real quick.
Okay.
Dear A.T.L. is a segment of the show where you, the viewer, can write in and tell us about what's going on in your life. And we will read your letter and respond to your letter live here on the air. So if you're experiencing relationship problems, best friend disputes, baby mama, baby daddy drama, marriage issues, church hurt, church issues, and many, many more, send your letters to TheAnthonyBrownShow at gmail.com.
Okay, let's get into this letter. Let's get into the juice.
Let me just start by saying I'm just floored by this letter. Absolutely floored. Okay. Dear A.T.L. show, okay. I hope my letter reaches you before your season ends. I need your help and direction as to what I can do to help my sister. My sister is or was in a picture-perfect relationship with her soulmate. They met back in college and started dating. They have been dating for about 8 years now. They have 2 beautiful children together. Dude recently proposed and she accepted. They both are doing very well for themselves financially. Dude even comes from a rich family who also loves and adores my sister and the kids. They take family trips all the time, vacations, and still date like they just met. Here is the issue. My sister has disappointed the entire family by calling off the engagement for her high school crush, a dude she never dated or had sex with, only crushed on, and the kicker is he is in prison with 9 more years to go. Apparently, she found out his prison address from her friends, and all of the family have been trying to talk some sense into her, but she refuses to listen. She has moved out of the lavish home they established together, left the kids with the children's father, and moved into a small 1-bedroom apartment, waiting on jailbait to come home to her. Please, A.T.L., y'all got to help me and my family steer my baby sister into the right direction and come back home to her husband. Sincerely, my sister has lost her damn mind.
Now that's a long dick down right there.
Listen, that man stroking the hell out of her mind. She done put the other man out there, send the kids to go see your daddy. Like, wow. What? He is really in her ear.
So the one that's in prison has literally fucked her mind. And see, that's
the difference between him and the husband.
Right. See, the husband is probably just fucking her physically, but the one that's in prison.
He is in her soul.
Yes. Okay. That's the old saying that I've told Legacy this plenty of times. I said, once you control the mind, you control the body.
Yeah.
And so the one in prison has gotten into the mind. And that's one thing I tell a lot of, I got some comments I want to try to catch up on the comments.
Ooh. Princess Brown said, okay, T Savage, I see you, sister. Hey, how you doing? Mello say, let her sink. She'll sink it too.
I'm with you, Mello.
Eddie Brown say, kidnap her for 9 years.
Yeah. So I think the one in prison has one thing is men are not listeners. Men, they hear but they don't listen. A lot of times when women say, "You hear what I'm saying?" Yeah, I hear you. See, they hear the woman, but they're not listening to the woman. And see, that's the difference. And see, men got to learn that. And so a lot of men hear, but they're not listening. And what's happening is the guy behind bars, he ain't got nothing but time. So guess what? In all that time, he's listening.
He in there writing poetry.
Right. So they in there sharing poetry. So he's listening. So he hears what she's saying and understand what she's trying to say. So he's analyzing what she's saying when she say what she's saying. Whereas when she's with, he figured that, we got all this big house, we got all these nice cars, we live in a life of luxury, my family balling in money. So what more do you want? So he's not.
Tony.
Here we go.
Let's not say that the dude who's outside savage.
Princess Brown says goes in one ear and out the other.
Okay. Now, let's just say that obviously this man that was engaged to was a very attentive person.
Right.
And that hold on. For 8 years, this man been attentive. Right. He's been listening, he's been providing, he's been doing what he's been taught and trained and talked about to do as a father and as a man, which is to provide. So sometimes,
and as a future husband, because he had proposed.
And he's proposed. Now, I remember watching this little one thing. It was a little snippet on Facebook by a pastor that says, God gave women breast, butts, all these things. And it goes in to say that with all the things that God have given women, they're still unsatisfied. They would go get breast implants, they would go get ass shots, they'll go get fake eyebrows, fake eyelashes, fake hair. They'll go do all this eccentric stuff because they're not satisfied with what God gave them. So how in the hell do a man feel that he is going to be the one to complete them and make them happy? Because they're pretty, and I'm not saying it's true, I'm just going by what I was reading, that it's almost unquenchable to satisfy most women. Because some women are looking for a man to do exactly what that gentleman has done. But if it's in her mind that she don't want him, regardless if he's a great provider or whatever, if that's in her mind and in her makeup that she don't want that, then it ain't nothing he can do anyway. He could have been an attentive listener. He could have been avid in trying to please her and listen to what it was. But it doesn't matter, because if that person is not who she wanted from, it's not going to be heard.
That's true.
I think the mental connection is missing from her marriage. Like, she's not attracted to his mind anymore. He's not mind stroking her like he used to be because he's comfortable. I done got this house for you. I made this money for you. You good? Sit down, shut up. We got date night once a week and we good. No, he's not stroking that.
Yeah, we take vacations. We take family trips.
Yeah, he's not stroking her mind. He's just going through the motions. But relationships can be deeper than that. This man in jail is smashing her soul.
Well, the reason he's allowed to smash her soul is because that's something she's been wanting since she was a youth.
But also there's the angle of it, the bad boy, because her husband is a good guy. But it's something about those. Princess Brown said, I just went through that. Something about the bad boys that women attract to. You got a good guy doing right, and you wait for the bad boy to come along and blow your back out, even though the good guy blowing your back out. It's something about those bad boys. They always say good girls like bad guys.
But Savage and TeAma, y'all.
Princess said, and I have walked away.
Let me ask you a question, y'all ladies, even you, Tony. What is it about? Matter of fact, let me ask this question: what age do you decide? Boy, they coming in tonight, Savage.
My cousin Tammy said he could have offered her the world, but because he doesn't have her mind and connection to her soul, that's the disconnect. Absolutely, cuz.
And they've been together so long. And they've been together so long since they was kids. You wonder if you missing something, because if you don't have nothing to compare it to, it's real easy for someone to come in and take your mind.
Yeah, because you're vulnerable.
They've been together since school.
But how do you get vulnerable for?
She don't know nothing else.
But
she don't know nothing else.
They never said in the letter that she was a virgin.
Y'all missing the overall part of this. I rocks with this girl. Because even though she decided to pursue dude, at least she not taking them kids on that journey with her.
I can agree with that to a degree.
So honey, I'm riding with mama all the way. Girl, if that's what you want to do you. Don't put them kids in harm's way.
But my thing is, how could you as a mother neglect your children for some dick?
Dick you ain't even got because
let me tell you. Listen, you know what? I don't consider that neglect because you don't know the arrangement they have. That's like you saying when Legacy get his daughter, the baby mama is neglecting her. They're both parents. At the end of the day, he's not babysitting, he's parenting.
The letter says they established together.
Honey, give me that nigga for my baby daddy. That's perfect.
Left the kids with the children's father. She didn't say sharing custody now. She said left the kids with the children's father.
Let me tell you, they sharing custody.
Well, to be truthful, I don't think that she would be able to take her children after and have shared custody after you've destroyed your home to chase somebody that is in prison. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So she made go ahead, Savage.
So it's just something about that bad boy. I'm trying to tell you, baby.
Let me tell you, this is my law. I cannot date no man in jail. If you're not in prison because guess what? You was holding me down, that brick you was getting. If you're not in prison over something that dealt with me, I ain't finna sit there and ride for you. I ain't finna do none of the above. Listen here. So no, you can't even get to my mind and my soul from in there when bitch I don't even know you in the real world.
But that's exactly why I said.
So it's dumb on that.
No. She do know him from the real world. That's a high school crush.
High school crush. High school. Meaning this is a whole different man, because in high school he was in school. He wasn't in nobody prison. He wasn't getting in trouble. Nah, Linda, you dumb as hell.
I'm a preach, Princess said. But my thing is, what she felt in the Annie Pearl says she wants to be challenged in the relationship. The thing that I'm thinking about is she's not thinking about the fact that he probably lying to you, caressing you for entertainment right now. And as soon as his feet touch the ground, he's going to move back in with his baby mama. That's becoming to see him when you ain't writing them letters.
You know it.
Hey, look, if he wasn't the ones gonna beat your ass from the gate.
Okay. Paula said, I don't like to get my way all the time.
You know, I just thought about too, what you just said, Anya, to piggyback. Since the letter said that they're both financially secure, they got it going on with their money, because remember, they both went to college. So she's college educated. So she got coins. So what she's probably doing also is financing him, sending him money every week, putting money on his book.
But you know, I think
I want to meet this man because he got game. He got game. Sir, wherever you are, come find me. I need to talk to you. T Savage. I will pay for the collect call. We need to talk to him.
Girl,
come on, so you also have to consider what she is running from. She is running from that other dude.
Because other dude could be boring as hell. He a good guy, but everything gets so boring. If you wake up every day and you know how your life gonna be, that shit could get boring real quick.
Hey, y'all remember that movie that Tyler Perry came out with a few years ago about the little light skin
Temptation.
That's gonna be her life.
Yes.
You so crazy.
She gonna end up with HIV at the end?
Listen, that man got 9 years. That man is somebody crescendo.
Princess
You
said,
know what?
girl,
I'm
they're
hanging
all
up.
out there.
Put Legacy in the bike room. Not every dude that's in there for time.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying he might be in somebody's crescendo.
Yep.
I cannot, Mr.
Who,
Legacy.
Princess Brown? What's your real name? Who is Princess Brown? When you get a chance, comment your name or your initials so I can know who you are.
You think you know Princess Brown?
Oh yeah, because they said T Savage. So I invited some people, so it might be somebody I invited.
So,
Well,
yeah.
I just want to know who it is.
So yeah.
For me, I don't have any advice on this because it's PB.
Oh, yep. Hey, Diamond. That's my girl. Diamond's in the room.
Bevel talking about in the shooter.
I can't deal with that.
Bello. I can't do that. Just not talking about. Oh, I know you. I know who you are when you said PP.
Mellow.
Sexy Diamond. That's my sexy diamonds in the rough. Hey, boo, y'all. That's my boo thing. That's my boo thing.
Mellow is a fool.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
I don't have no information on this one because
Tina Mo said, thanks, Anthony.
That's just, I mean, at least they didn't get married and have to go through, a divorce and all that. She was able to walk away. He able to
so
move
you give her credit. Give her the credit. She said
that girl left her real life for a pen pal. I ain't never heard of that shit. She is
standing in her own personal truth that we don't agree with. I ain't never met you. I ain't never smelt you. You ain't never touched me like nothing.
That's infatuation like a motherfucker.
And they never dated. She just crushed on him in high school.
Yeah, that's infatuation like a motherfucker.
Child, he might need to be scared of her.
That's what I was just thinking. She might stalk him.
Miss Paula said, let her go.
Here's something y'all didn't think about. Check this out. Y'all didn't think about this. Her friend told her where he was in prison. So maybe her friend wants your ex-man.
Oh, shade of it all.
Let me help you. Let me help you with that.
I gotta get you out of the picture first.
By me having enough people in prison, I can tell you why the friend gave her the information. 9 out of 10, the friend dude is in jail and he cool with dude. Oh, hook my man up with one of your friends. That's how they do that shit. I tell my brother all the time, bitch, I ain't got no friends. I ain't got no friends.
Okay.
You ain't got nobody that can talk to my man, not their friend. I ain't got no friends.
Okay.
You want me to get him your mama number? I get him your mama number.
Darren says, congratulations on your first season. Thank you, Darren Hassan.
Thank you, brother. That's my brother.
Yes. A.T.L.
Tell him one more time, Savage.
A.T.L.
You're so crazy. Yeah, but lady, I'm glad you left your kids with their dad while you figure out your shenanigans.
But this is crazy. Let me say that right quick if I can, Tony. The only thing that I'm hating is if she has moved on and giving up the kids and not really participating in their life like that again. When this facade passes and this fad of her infatuation with one day being with this dude, because we're talking about 9 more years down the line. Mm-hmm. Somewhere down the line is gonna hit her that she gave up everything she, and she's gonna want to reach back.
They're gonna resent her.
No, she gonna be on Fatal Attraction. Y'all not listening.
Yes.
She gave up too much to lose.
She gonna
Those games are going to resent her.
Okay.
Those kids are gonna resent her.
That Taraji P was just in called damn.
Tina May said, dude is the prison pimp. Hey.
But Taraji was in a movie like that where she was dating this dude she met in high school or college or whatever, and ended up she had her sisters and stuff all in her business and stuff, and the man ended up, one time he cheated, and the man actually changed, and he was trying to invent this battery or something that was gonna change the world, and he ended up later on. Taraji ended up breaking up with the man, her husband, because really she didn't want to, but she did it to appease her sisters. Them, yeah, there you go, acrimony.
The acrimony. Tammy says it's called acrimony.
Yeah, acrimony, and anyway, she ended up, divorcing her husband and everything, because it ended up that he ended up having to work with the lady that he cheated on her with in college. The man really didn't cheat, but because everything was going downhill for a little bit in the marriage, that she lost faith in him. She lost faith in him trying to, have the battery that was going to change the world. She lost her home and everything. Well, she got a divorce, and 4 or 5 years later down the line, the dude actually sold that battery and became a multi-millionaire. But
he turned around and gave her money, so that still won't fit this scenario.
He bought the house back that she lost for her mama, and gave her $10 million for her contributing to his business when he was trying to get off his feet. That did not satisfy her, because the woman,
she wanted him.
She realized that she lost everything because of pretty much her sisters in her ear so much. And she went back and tried to get him, but he was already gone. He was already married. The woman that she lost him to was the woman that stood behind him to the end. And she went crazy. When I say went crazy, she went crazy.
Yeah, I didn't like the way that movie ended.
Huh?
I didn't like the way it ended. I was mad.
Yes, I'm glad the damn anchor took her crazy ass to the bottom of the ocean. And
I was like, I just like the ending.
So we pretty much finished with the letter?
Yeah.
Pretty much finished.
Yeah.
Dear A.T.L. is a segment of the show where you, the viewer, can write in and tell us about what's going on in your life. And we will read your letter and respond to your letter live here on the air. So if you're experiencing relationship problems, best friend disputes, baby mama, baby daddy drama, marriage issues, church hurt, church issues, and many, many more, send your letters to TheAnthonyBrownShow@gmail.com.
Hey, Tony,
I'm sending my letter for the first show we coming back on.
We gonna call that Phantom Dick. That's Phantom Dick.
Okay. Guess who's pregnant now?
Oh,
Cardi B.
I want to say congratulations to Cardi B and Offset for their second baby. I thought it was a beautiful picture. I had to share. So congratulations to them both.
Girl, we know you got stretch marks. They airbrush. We know the stretch marks airbrush, baby.
Hey, look, they'll be announcing they're getting a divorce in 2 weeks. And then they back together.
I was just going to say that when they like right on the cusp of getting divorced, she had to sign the papers.
Two times she done made public announcements that she done filed for a divorce.
Yeah.
I tell you,
think about that now. She did with Tyson. She keep taking him back.
I tell you, I tried to bring the positivity, and y'all just won't like folks.
We cool. Yeah,
we is. They got that crazy love. Crazy love is that good love, child. It keep you entertained.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. Oh, I hate you, Jody. Oh, I love you, Jody. I want to have your baby type love.
Did y'all see the BET Awards?
I didn't. I missed it.
I got a question. Have y'all noticed the BET Awards ain't shit compared to what we used to have in the BET Awards? That shit is so garbage.
I was telling Tony that this week.
Yes. Well, the big uproar was Lil Nas X kissing a man.
No, he wasn't. The big uproar was Lil Kim looking like that whole owl.
God,
that was a big uproar. Little Kim literally trumped Lil Nas with her shenanigans with her face.
But I want to say, why were they upset with
Bill
Lil Nas?
said no. Princess said that's what happened when you're in love. Show lives.
I want to figure out why they was upset with Lil Nas kissing the man. They weren't upset when Madonna was kissing Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears.
You know it's more acceptable in the
know why
public
they was mad. Because if you watch the BET Awards, a lot of celebrities that we thought was that dude, he's really about that dude.
You know, it's more acceptable in society for women to kiss women as opposed for men to kiss men. That's just what it is. I'm not saying it's right, but that's just, they'll be like, oh, two girls in love, two men. Yeah, them two niggas kiss. You know, that's just what it is.
I'm gonna agree with Savage because if you look at it, if you get two men who have experienced homosexual experiences, if a man does that, he cannot go back from being gay in that instance to going back to be heterosexual. He'll always be looked upon as gay. But if a woman? She can go back and forth when she wants to, and she's still looked upon as just a bisexual woman.
She's sowing her royal oats. That's what she's doing.
Let me tell you, only the cyber bullies was the one that had a problem with it. That man got a standing ovation at the BET Awards, and half of the rappers and shit that I thought would be mean mugging or sat down was all on their toes screaming.
But you know why they wasn't upset? Because they didn't want no backlash from the LGBT.
That's exactly what it is.
So they had to get up, stand and clap and everything. No.
Princess Brown said feminine and masculine. But the thing about it is, once the LGBTQ ABCD community see that you've been negative towards those type of people, oh, you finna be plastered on the news. Your sales gonna go down. People will cancel your contract. Like it's just a whole chain reaction.
You on the money tonight because Kevin Hart.
Melo said fake.
Kevin Hart, back before he really blew up, Kevin Hart did a stand-up show where he was talking about gays and everybody was laughing and enjoying it. Right after Kevin Hart exploded and right after he started getting all his major endorsements, the Alphabet Group came back.
The Alphabet community.
Yeah. The Alphabet community.
They coming after you in the morning.
Okay. they had to go right now.
Oh shit, we are part of the group. Oh shit. But they came back, and I'm talking about Kevin had done did this show like 4, 5, 6, 7 years back.
Right.
And
dug it up.
Said something homophobic to them that to them was wrong, even though it was in a joking.
Paula said, I have seen a video of a guy proposing from jail.
They listen, Kevin Hart lost so much money because Kevin was like, I was doing that in joking. I wasn't being for real. If he did not go back and apologize,
recant his statement. Yep.
He was meant to be counseled. They were taking him off of Jumanji. This man was finna lose so much money because he would not go back and apologize about it.
Yeah, at first his pride wouldn't let him apologize.
Yes. Yeah, he thought
about that money. Somebody sat him down and said, look, bro, you're a black man and in the world as a celebrity. So if you don't get this together, they're gonna get rid of you and you're gonna be broke on your PIC.
You're gonna be getting food stamps. That's what they told him.
That fair life.
Let me tell you,
it's crazy.
One of the most powerful entities inside of society right now is the Alphabet Group and community. It's still a group.
You don't. Legacy. They will come after the head of yours. They will come after.
You don't need them coming after A.T.L. You need to apologize, Legacy, for calling them group, not community. Okay?
Listen, I ain't made it yet, but I'm gonna do mine right now because I don't want you coming after mine when we blow.
Okay, for real. I'll be like, we are denouncing Legacy the Great. He is no longer part of the team. You're not affiliated with Inch High Private Eye. Okay?
Listen,
damn, she ain't even got your bite.
With a couple of y'all a group instead of a community. I didn't mean any disrespect, but they don't play the LGBT community and white women. White women today can lie about anything they want. Tell you listen, I don't even want to be alone with no white woman, no white children, none of that. Because all they
Karen
gotta
will get your ass properly.
All white women gotta do is say, me too. Me too. If they say me too, you done. You done.
I found the store. Mello say team. I found the store. I figured out where all the Karens come from. It's a store in Orlando called Karen. I don't know how they're still in business.
Okay.
Like your store is where all of the Karens originate from.
Yeah, that's what they manufactured at.
Yeah, that's the Karen factory.
And what do we call the men that act like Karen? Ken, okay. I had a Ken come up to my window the other day. This is just random, but
I was Karen.
Kenry.
No, they're Ken.
Dude walked up to my window and told me to pick a spot. Told me to pick a parking spot. Walked up to my window. I was in Chick-fil-A waiting curbside, and I had 2 orders, so I was parked in two spots. And I saw him look at me from across the parking lot, but I said, he ain't looking at me because he don't want no smoke. I looked to the left of me, this bitch at my window talking about, you need to pick a spot. You need to get open my window before I catch a case on my lunch break. That's what you need to do, sir. You don't want no smoke. I ain't have my teeth in either. I was tearing them fries up waiting for that next order. I ain't going nowhere until I get my 2 orders, sir.
No, that's right.
Let me tell you, I be praying that a Ken or a Karen don't try me.
You don't care which one it is.
Like, let me tell you, no. Because listen, y'all know I do like DoorDash and shit like that. Remember the one video that Tony sent with the guy trying to deliver the food? He was a DoorDasher. He was trying to deliver the food. He had the code to get in. The lady allowed him in. That Karen blocked the boy from the door and was pushing him back. I was like, young black man, you did a phenomenal job. Because child, by the time she would have touched me once, I would have folded that hoe up so properly and called the police.
Adrian Thompson said, hey, baby.
Tony, we gotta get a bleed. We gotta get a bleed.
Mello said, gang, gang.
Melvin, we not fucking with you on that. We not trying to get sued by the alphabet committee. I mean, community.
No, he talking about Karens that putting their hands on people and shit.
I can't even imagine being that man because she would have got them hands. Because once you pushed me, you gave me the right to touch on you.
The girl at McDonald's this week, the white lady spit all in her face because she said her fries was cold. I would have beat her ass all the way down to Satan.
Her body would have been cold.
Don't even worry about coming to get me. You can leave me right here in hell because when you let me out, it's sold and popping. Leave me right here.
Okay? Cold. Her body would have been cold. Ain't no way.
She spitting somebody. What?
Child, she did the Titanic, reach back in the back of your throat and launch it.
She would have. Because I know
you said, Mr. Mello. Girl, he crazy.
Hold on, because we got 7 videos and time running out. But speaking of the LGBT, check this one out.
Uh-oh.
So my wife just made a donation to the LGBTQ community. Not too happy about it. Pretty upset. But show them what you just showed me. So I was ordering from Grubhub and they automatically have it checked to donate to some LGBTQ stuff when you're placing your order, and I forgot to uncheck it. So now I'm trying to get a refund on it. For how much? 50 cents. I don't want to donate to none of that. I don't care if it's 1 cent. I want it back. Not 50 cents, not 5 cents, not 10 cents. The only thing we are going to sow or donate is these prayers to the LGBTQ community. Now, please understand, just in case this is your first time watching this video, we do not hate anybody, all right, at all. We love everybody. I always tell people, yes, I believe, God made a man, and a woman, and a man is supposed to marry a woman. According to the Bible, I have every right to believe that, but I don't hate anybody. So let's just say that very quick. But what I'm not going to do is, here's my problem, Grubhub. You guys forcing the check mark. I'm sick of people trying to force this in every kid's show, television show. Everywhere you look, they're trying to force it down your throat. You're not going to just take my money. You're not going to just take my 50 cents. No. You just deboed my 50 cents. Not happy about that. So just be aware, pay attention, little sneaky, little manipulative stuff like that. Oh, and then you try to get the donation.
Yeah, they said they can't refund me the donation because it says it was already placed on the order, so they can't refund me the 50 cents. And then he left the chat.
Show him, left chat.
Where's the...
Yeah, so just, you know, it's crazy out here, man.
Wow.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I
For
can't
them,
even
it
get
was the
mad because
principle for them.
if she do not read and you go through and you place an order, that is not their doing if your wife pushed the button. I get what he's saying, but read your shit.
No, but see, right now when you go to
Lexi, let me tell you who this guy is. First of all, he's a minister that's always on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, saying what the Lord told him. The Lord also told him, because he said he prophesied that the Lord told him and whispered in his ear one night that Donald Trump was going to be reelected. That's the same pastor that said that. He's also the same pastor that once Donald Trump lost, he said the Lord told him that something's going to take place and there's going to be a stir up in the atmosphere and Trump is going to go back into office within the next 30 days. We're still waiting. So either the Lord is lying or he can't hear. One of the two.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go that he lying on the Lord.
He lying on the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So that's that pastor there. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
But when you go to Chick-fil-A, sometimes I just go by Chick-fil-A just to get the smile. Because they're the only place where you can get a decent smile.
My pleasure.
But when you're going through the drive-through, you don't get the push button. They have, because of COVID, they've extended their outside branch to where they have, sometimes the line on, they got individuals who have a tablet in their hands and they put in the information right there. So if they're not telling you right then and there that we have a donation button, and
Mr. Miller said he can't hear, but he is correct on his point here.
But legacy, that's totally different. She say they're doing DoorDash. It's on your phone. You put in the order. That dizzy ass broad wasn't reading.
Right.
True that. Okay.
Because she said I forgot to uncheck the box.
You literally have to check the box.
Right. No, she was saying that it came up checked already. You have to uncheck it, but she forgot to uncheck it.
But even if that is the case, it shouldn't come up checked already. That's already regardless.
I'm finna show you. I'm finna walk you through it. It is not already checked. That's what I'm telling you.
If it's coming up already in the system checked, and you have to check no or take it off, it is already being infringing on the person because of the vast majority of people don't read all of that, and they're just closing out.
Right now, we need Don Allen to come on.
Just imagine.
Don't go that way. That's what I'm telling you.
Just imagine if there's 8,000 people being delivered food like this, and they're not checking it too. A 50-cent donation, if you multiply 50 cents times $8,000, and you're doing this for a week, that is a hell of a lot of money that is being taken out of account.
That's what I'm telling you. Legacy, on that page, biggest day, it says, would you like to donate? It is not already checked. That Dizzy Broad checked it. That's what I'm telling. You order from there. Don Allen need to be on here right now. He could tell you. It come up so big.
Because he ordered DoorDash every day.
That Dizzy Bird did that herself.
Well, she said Grubhub. I'm not a Grubhub orderer.
And let me tell you, when her husband got that receipt, she know how her husband is, so she needed to swing that story. That bird didn't read it.
Probably so.
So I'm gonna take up for DoorDash because I order. It gives you an option. Biggest day. You go to the next page. It say, would you like to donate? Like when you go into Walgreens, you go into Walgreens, would you like to donate $1? Yes or no? It ain't already checked. That bitch checked it.
Right.
But listen, she don't want him to lay hands on her and pray for her tonight and baptize her in that oil again. So, it was already there.
Moving right along. I don't know if y'all seen this. Remember that show? I think it was Kevin Samuels, the guy who be giving advice to the women.
Yes.
Well, this is not the video you sent me, Legacy, but here's another one. Check this out.
What's going on, y'all? I don't know if y'all saw this video, but if you haven't seen the video, this...
Had a guy get me a Benz before and put me in a loft space and, set my whole life up differently than what it was normally. And I feel like if you brought me to like this level, and then we didn't work out, but we're still friends, we didn't have beef and no one cheated. It was just didn't work out. But I wasn't going to move from my space because it didn't work out. I wasn't going to give him back my car because I'm not going to downgrade my lifestyle because me and you are no longer together. And I just feel like if you put me in this space and that was under your budget, then what's the difference now? You know what I mean?
When I watched this video, the only thing I thought about is the comments. I looked at everybody else that watched the video. I'm like, what? Why are we not holding these dudes accountable? I almost said men. Why are we not holding these dudes accountable that's rewarding women for not having anything? Within the same breath, they keep saying, well, what y'all bringing to the table? Y'all think it's just about sex. Y'all think it's just about this. Okay, but when you have dudes that's rewarding these women that don't have anything, this what you get. See, y'all keep talking about these women that benefit from this. You notice these dudes don't have these issues with women who got their own, but hey, they don't want to talk to them though. See, they don't want to talk. See, you rarely hear a woman who has her own don't give a man back his stuff, baby, because she in her mind, baby, it don't matter. I can get it on my own. But see, these dudes mess with women because they don't really have nothing, so he looks good to her. See, he can't get no woman otherwise. See, that's what we're not talking about. We refuse to talk about these lame dudes that consistently pay for things for women who don't deserve it. Why? Because she cute, bro. There's a lot of women who cute. Because she got a nice body. You can pay to get her body done. Why are we not discussing these guys that's tricking off because he can't get women otherwise? So, sweetheart, you keep that car. You stay in that place. Don't go nowhere. Take all his money. Because I don't see why not. I have no remorse for these dudes. Because they keep trying to make it, want to get mad at these gold diggers or these superficial women. Bro, women would not be doing this if they didn't see any benefits of doing it. Women say it all the time. These hoes winning. They say it all the time. Because when she's educated, these dudes be afraid of her to a certain extent. Now, I'm not saying all men. I'm talking about these dudes that so-called got this money. That's why you see a dude with some money and basically a sex and a live blow-up sex doll. Everything on her fake. Everything plastic, the lips, the eyebrows, the hair, the nose, the breast, everything fake. Because the reason why he wants that type of woman, because it's easy for him to be with her. He only with her so to make himself look good. He don't really care about her, but he was never able to get women. He don't look good on his own, so he needs a woman standing beside him to make him look good. See, I don't need the woman beside me make me look good. I look good regardless. We gonna look good together. I don't need you to be bad beside me. I need you to be you beside me. And we both gonna look good together. See, but I'm a different breed. I ain't paying for nothing. Until you my wife, then I will create bills for you. When you my wife, when you're my girlfriend, depending on how long you're my girlfriend, you start to get things. You start to, give you a little money here, do something for you there. A random woman, you ain't gonna get nothing. Or we're dating, you get nothing. Well, you ain't going. No, I'm not going. Because if you're into me, it don't matter what kind of money I spend on you, because you into me. Because if you're into me, you're going to like me regardless of whether I'm spending money on you or not. But if I got to spend money on you, you're not into me. You only into a guy that spends money on you. And I don't want that type of woman. If I have to do things because you can't do, I have to fly you out because you can't fly yourself out, baby, you can't. Ain't no reason you talk to me. Because if I want to see you so bad, I'll fly to you. I'm not flying you out to me. You niggas is crazy. I fly to you. I'm in your town. Hey, what you got going? You niggas is crazy, bro. Let's normalize exposing these lame dudes that keep tricking off on women and then mad when they want to keep the stuff they gave them. Hey, why would you lame it for?
Okay, let me just add something to it. What happened was this young lady, she was on Samuel's show, and Samuel was trying to get some understanding. I think his name was it Samuel. What I just said his name was
Kevin Samuel.
Kevin Samuels. Well, she was on his show, and she was telling him that she was dating this guy for X number of months or whatever. And in the midst of them dating, he set her up and put her into an apartment. And got her car. Of course, he paid all the bills and did everything in the world for her. Well, when they broke up, she had an agreement with him that the only thing you got to do is pay for my car and my house. Everything else I'll do for myself. So now he's not getting nails done. He's not getting her hair done. He's not doing buying groceries. He's not giving her spending money or allowance. He only paying for her car and her house, which is the two biggest bills. So what Kevin Samuels was saying to her was, if you're not together, you owe him that stuff back. He don't have to do that for you. So she's saying, well, he signed a lease and everything, and I think he's obligated to complete the lease, the rental agreement on the car. If you sign a 2-year lease, you got to continue paying the lease, and I'll just take the benefit by driving it.
In what world?
In her world. If you sign this 1-year agreement with the rental company for the apartment and you're paying for it in your name, I'll stay in it and you'll just continue paying for it. And because I'm looking like this, I'm entitled. That was her mindset.
I think she took that to a legal standpoint. Go ahead, Savage.
Kids said, why lower yourself for somebody who do not love? See, if you love yourself, you cannot be bought. I do not care how much money a person have. They feel they got the upper hand. Then he treats you like shit. Take care of yourself.
Amen.
I'm gonna just go back to
the princess laughing. The TF out of here, Mello said.
Yeah, I think, but the thing is, if he did get a lease on the apartment or whatever she stays in, and he added her to it, he has to evict her.
He didn't add to it. She didn't add to it. She's just there.
Okay, well then she can be still, if she's not added, she still has to be evicted. Then if he got a lease on the car, I know he didn't put her name on the damn car. If he really wanted to get the car, he can go and get the car. But it's crazy. Go ahead. It's crazy that she
depends on him. Pia said.
Yeah, but she don't want to be in a relationship with that coming with it and still feel that she's entitled to have this man do that. Jeremy, you know what I'm saying? I feel like what Jeremy said, and he caught himself because he was finna say he's not doing nothing for no girlfriend either. But he went back and retracted it and said it depends on how long they're in a relationship. Because some people feel like if you
and Miss Paula said, I want me one of him. I don't think your man gonna like that, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh man. But for her to feel like that, it's just amazing how it shows just how what is the word?
Entitlement.
Entitled these women, mostly these women today that they use the new word instead of flown out. They say
Kia said she should put her name on everything. Pussy not free. They put it in our names, Princess said.
I mean, if that's what y'all are able to get a man to do, then kudos, but he's a fucking dummy. He's a flunky and he needs his head chopped off.
Yes.
Cause
we had people now.
Pussy is free. Y'all the one that when you go to putting price on your pussy, you become whole.
Princess.
you become hoish.
So it's her car, Princess
No,
said.
it's not her car, because he can easily have them come and pull the car back because he probably leased it from what y'all was just reading. He can come and get the car and turn it back in early. That's what he need to do. He need to get a self-entitled broke ass out of the way so that he can put somebody else in her house and in the car. Somebody that's sucking, drinking, and swallowing.
Next video, please.
Princess said it's a lot of them out there. Yes, next video, please. Mello said nothing to do with me is nothing to do with me. Hashtag got me all sorts of beep up.
Next video. How many of us out here just love and adore our mamas? Well, here's a mama prank.
I'm with your son. We about to go have lunch. You still gonna meet us there?
Hey, what up, moms? Tell her we on the way.
No, I told you we were going at 2. I literally told you yesterday we were meeting at 2.
Whoa, hold up. You a little loud there. Calm down, killer. That's my mom on the phone.
See, this is why I don't talk to you, because you always acting like a bitch.
Hey, hold up. Hey, hold up.
Like
Hey, who the hell you talking? Bro, who are you talking to like that?
Your mom.
I know.
Every time
hold up. Hey,
you always got something to say.
I know for sure. Please, my mind is playing tricks. I know you didn't just call my mom a bitch. Babe. Who the hell do you think you are talking to my mom like that?
Babe, it's just...
No, it ain't no babe. You don't ever... Are you kidding me right now?
But she needs to stop acting like a bitch.
This is my mother. Are you kidding me right now?
Just playing, babe. It's a prank.
Hey, did you see his hand go for her neck? What you in here to get yourself like nobody told this whole call my mama bitch? Keep saying pussy need be clean. Go to the doctor to pay in it. Soap and water not free.
It damn so don't cost
my name. Huh?
It damn so don't cost for rent. It don't cost me to pay for your rent and your car note. You can go get you some dogs. You can go get you a bottle of Ocean. What's that bar called that the girl sell for $3 only? That you can watch your name. Go get you a thing of your name soap for $4.59, and I can keep all the rest of the change. There go your coochie being clean.
Child, they got Legacy doing a plug for somebody free on the show and everything. I see you, child. They got that blood hot by the boys.
Legacy, I don't know what you're talking about. What you talking about?
Check this video.
Video showing a Florida state trooper tasing a 16-year-old boy who was standing outside his girlfriend's home. CBS's Manuel Bojorquez is following the case.
I didn't do nothing.
This surveillance video shows 16-year-old Jack Rodeman outside his girlfriend's back door last week as a Florida state trooper approaches him with his taser drawn.
Put your hands behind your back. I didn't do nothing.
Moments later, the trooper tases him and he falls hard. Christina Rodeman is Jack's mother.
I don't feel like my son deserved that.
Put your hands behind your back. I'm going to do it again.
Some people would ask, if he complied, then it wouldn't have escalated.
Probably. And I agree. He should have dropped his phone. He's a good kid, but he is defiant with the law enforcement a little bit.
Rodeman says she's outraged. The trooper repeatedly tased her son while he was on the ground writhing in pain.
I just think he should have called for somebody else for backup. But, I mean, his life wasn't at risk. My son wasn't fighting him. I mean, Jack looked totally calm.
You don't feel your son was a threat?
Absolutely not a threat.
The trooper said he followed the biracial teen into the backyard because he looked suspicious and tased him when he refused to follow his commands to turn around and put his hands behind his back.
You think you can do exactly what you want to do. No, because you can't. I'm sorry.
I just feel like something should be done. He shouldn't have done that to my kid. I mean, his girlfriend's traumatized, the mom's traumatized, I'm traumatized.
How's he doing?
He's affected a lot of people. I don't know.
Rodeman remains at a juvenile detention center facing multiple charges, including resisting arrest and possession of marijuana. He was on probation. The trooper involved was named Investigator of the Year last March. The Florida Highway Patrol says an administrative review of this incident is ongoing. Nora?
Manny Bojorquez, thank you.
I don't know how I feel about that.
The one part that I saw that stuck out to me mostly was why they had to say he followed a biracial child into the backyard. If it was a black, if it was a white kid, you wouldn't say he followed the white child into the backyard.
This is my thing.
They're trying to make it seem like it's race related by emphasizing biracial.
This is my thing. Why is it that every time a police, sheriff, state trooper come into contact with anybody of African skin tonish,
Princess say no judgment zone.
Why is it that every time we come in interaction with officers, especially when they by themselves, the first thing they want us to do
kids and legacy, you pay for pussy, you pay all the bills at your house, you make sure she good, pussy the best.
Well, let me. I'm gonna come back to you, Miss Kill.
Well, wait a minute. Only in this country, shaking my head, Princess Brown.
I just have an issue with every time officers come in contact, whether it's day or night. One of your first things you want to do is have someone put their hands behind their back, and you're gonna say it's for your safety. But I see many videos with Caucasians who have shit in their hand, deadly weapons in their hand, and you do not tell them to put their hand behind their back, and they drag y'all asses down the road with their trucks while you holding on, and they're not tased or anything, they're not dead. So I have issues with every time an officer comes in contact with anybody of African descent or dark colored skin, whether it's Hispanic, whatever. You don't give the same understanding to African Americans as you do Caucasians in America, period. It's not just in certain states, it's across the nation. And until we start getting these hate crime bills into Congress to where they're getting passed, even the George Floyd bill, I was telling Tony the other day, one of the main things that Biden ran on during his election.
Princess said only in this country it's divided.
But in the George Floyd bill was one of the things that Joe Biden ran on for his election. And he said within his first 100 days of being in office, that was going to be one of the first bills that he passed, which would have been the George Floyd bill to protect African Americans against hate crimes from police officers. We well past 100 days.
He said we are in slavery.
Right. We are in slavery. But to me, I just can't wrap my mind around how a year of things being done to Asians here in this country, and in less than 100 days of you being in office, Biden, you've already passed the Asian bill of hate crime. But we're still sitting here, and it has not yet been passed in Congress, this hate bill against officers using hate crimes to kill, murder, pillage, harm, and hurt African and brown people in this country. That's ridiculous. And I tried to tell y'all that voting that cracker in was not going to change the goddamn thing.
Voting that what in?
That saltine cracker.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going in tonight. Princess Brown said in other countries they don't care about white and black. They looking at everybody equally. Donald told you how he said. Cordell, hey Cordell said the bill is never going to pass. Hate to tell you.
Of course.
Interesting. But I kind of agree with what they said. Had the boy just complied, right or wrong, if he just complied, because you never know. Some cops out there is evil, some cops out there is nasty. So just comply, because you may have a nasty cop like that cop was, and gonna do something just to flex his muscle or flex his power. So if you say put your hand down, put your hand down. I got pulled over in a car, and my friend was driving. I was in the passenger seat, and put your hands on the dashboard. We put our hands on the dashboard. You know, wave your hands like you don't care. I mean, whatever they told us to do, we did it. Because I know you got a gun.
At the end of the day, people are still being harmed when they do comply.
Exactly.
But you still should comply.
Right.
Because you're less likely to be, it still happens, but you're less likely to be.
Right, you're less likely.
Less likely when you follow directions. They feel like you're not as much of a threat. Like they told him to put his hands behind his back. He like, for what?
But he has that right.
Put your hands behind your back. I would have did like this. For what?
He has that right to ask questions.
Right, he does have that right to ask for what, but at the same time, put your hands behind your back while you asking why what? For what?
I'm not saying he doesn't have the right, but I'm saying because there are nasty cops out there, just comply.
Because you know what we're dealing with. Kids say everybody is free. Haitian, Spanish, and other races taking over.
Because what if the situation where he shoots you and you're dead? They're gonna take the cop's word because that's the only person living to tell the story.
Well, not true because it was a video. That's a video.
No, I'm just saying in most situations, it's you and the cop. So if you don't comply and he shoots you, you're dead. Guess what? Whatever story the cop come up with is the fact.
Tony, let me tell you this. We that is true what you're saying. But even with video, those same scenarios and the same results are taking place, whether you got somebody watching it or not, because at the end of the day, the DA has the opportunity to take whatever is being said with the video being there and spin it the way he or she wants to change the narrative at any time.
Okay, you're missing the point. We're saying, but it's less likely. So let's put the odds in your favor. Just do what the cop tell you to do.
So I put my hand behind my back still and get killed then. Still.
We're not saying you won't get killed, but it's less likely that you would.
It's 50-50, I guess.
And then if you're not complying, then it's 100% dead.
It's the exhale for me. It was the exhale for me.
You comply, 50% living. You don't comply, 100% dead.
Not necessarily. It's hard for me. It's hard.
So you'll be one of the dead ones.
Maybe, or he will.
It could have been worse, Mello said. Listen, after that man still slavery, Princess Brown said. After that man, TS says we're always another threat. Hey, TS.
It seems like you get more fucked up when you're in handcuffs than when you're not.
Mello said so you could get a knee on your neck. I'm not gonna lie. After he tased me the first time, I'm going to comply because I'm not gonna give you a chance to tase me again.
Your ass ain't gonna comply when nobody hit your ass with no taser because you just had 25
But let me tell you,
through your body.
Let me tell you.
You see how they treat black people in the store and on your job? Black Lives Matter. They lying. We need to stick together. Cordell said that's why a lot of black people and famous people are moving to the continent of Africa one day. We will return home to the continent of Africa, whether y'all want to believe it or not. Africa is the future.
And guess what they gonna
do? It depends on the situation.
Guess what,
Mello said I gotta fight a chance with my hands.
But listen, the number one question that y'all ask, why is a state trooper on land and not on the highway behind the house trying to contain somebody? He's a state trooper.
Well, no,
not a sheriff, not a police officer. No, it's 100% there for me, Michelle Breyer said.
See, we're not putting our hand behind our backs like that anymore. But let me address this, TeAma. What you have to understand is the jurisdiction when it comes to law enforcement. You got your city police that can only patrol in the city. You got your county police that can patrol city limits and their county jurisdiction.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have state troopers who has jurisdiction from one end of the state to the other state line. And they can go anywhere they want to at any time. At any time. You can have one state trooper that can drive from Miami, Florida, all the way to the Georgia line. And he's not out of his jurisdiction.
Yeah. That
They
is
scared
like
of black
for
people.
the
They're trying to get them
highway,
school kids there.
not for
No,
in community.
it's all
Hold on, let me
over.
look this up. You
It's all
ain't finna fuck me up and have me getting I don't think that's
Because
correct.
he's a state trooper. Duh, laugh out loud, Cordell said.
He's a
Chris
state
said
trooper.
messages are coming in slowly.
So why he did not call that county if he felt like he shouldn't have been?
Yes.
You got me fucked up.
He don't have to. He is more. He has more jurisdiction than the sheriff. That's why it's called state.
Yeah, the state trooper could go anywhere in the state. I had a state trooper come knock on my door one time when we lived over on 15th Street, and he didn't call Palm Beach Police.
But this is the crazy thing. This is what bothers me on this video, and it does look suspicious. Either you was trying to sneak in the back door to go get you some pussy,
He was.
and the state trooper seen you. I'm trying to figure out where was the girlfriend and why she never came out and gave a statement, because he was at your back door and nobody never
She did come out. You don't remember seeing the girl telling the man to stop? The state trooper to stop?
Oh, okay, I didn't see him.
She has a right to go anywhere.
Yes.
My homeboy is a state trooper, Cordell said.
Yeah, they can go anywhere.
I've known one state trooper my whole life, and he was Caucasian.
I have never been pulled over in like city limits by a state trooper, anything with a state trooper, unless I was on I-95 or Turnpike.
A lot of times, that's right. But when they come into your city limits, they still have the utmost jurisdiction. Even your sheriff does not have more jurisdiction than.
A lot of times, state troopers don't want to be bothered with you, and they'll call whatever area they in. They'll call the local people and stick them on you.
Now, I have
Mello said, do these glasses have night vision, bro?
Trooper called the sheriff on me in West Palm.
Because he didn't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
That's why I said why he didn't call, because I thought that was protocol. Once you get off, they call them boys.
It's up to them. I think it's up to them. It's up to their discretion.
But if you notice, what you're thinking about, TeAma, is city jurisdiction, because Riviera Beach can't go into West Palm Beach and make an arrest unless they call ahead and get permission and let them know what's going on, so that West Palm Beach can take over the pursuit.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, it's like a courtesy call.
Hey, look, we know that. We know that. If whoever was a getaway driver, I know
Cordell
that.
said the state can get you in your city or whatever my homeboy said.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next video. Let's see, we got time? Yeah, we got time.
I was scared. My husband had to tell me, call the police. On February 5th, we were supposed to meet with Tom too. My husband couldn't make the meeting because he was getting our food truck serviced. Once I got to the meeting, it just felt like it was something different that we were actually there for. He brought an All Lives Matter shirt to me, and he was yelling at me with it, calling me racist, just making me feel very uncomfortable. I decided to just contact my husband, and, I told him, like, hey, he's making me feel uncomfortable. How far are you? Can you come? And so my husband, he literally stopped everything that he was doing, and he raced there because, I was feeling, something wasn't right.
So I ended up being there in like 5 minutes. You could tell he acting weird because even when I'm talking to him, having a conversation, he's not looking at me. He's not paying attention. And then he just like lost it.
And that's when he pulled out the gun.
Yeah, that's when he pulled the weapon.
Being married to a black man, it was hard at that moment. I'm sorry. I was just like, if I call the police, this may be it for him. This may be it. I was scared. My husband had to tell me, call the police. I didn't feel like, it's sad because I didn't feel like that was the first people that can help, you know? And, you know, once they arrived, I stopped them at the door. I would not let anybody, I stood in the doorway and I begged them, every last one of those officers who had their guns, I said, please do not kill my husband.
How could you let somebody snatch your dream?
Well, actually, to go back. So originally, you got feedback. Somebody got extra phone on. But what originally happened was.
That's on your end, Tony.
No. Testing 1, 2, 3. It's on Savage.
No.
Legacy. Okay. It must was Legacy.
No.
Go back on Legacy. Testing 1, 2, 3. See, I don't hear it now.
It's your Legacy.
Done, Allen. But anyway, what happened was they both were sitting having a meeting. And in the midst of them having a meeting, the Caucasian male pulled out a gun. And they're saying, yeah, he pulled out the gun on them. And because they're saying that they can't prove that he was going to try and kill them, he got out the next day and it's not going to do any time. Isn't that crazy? Now, had we pulled out
they don't know if he's not going to do any time. The options are this. it could be dropped, or the state could pick it up, but he still got to go to court. They don't know what's gonna happen. Now, if he don't get time, it's because the state attorney ain't picking up the charges.
I want you to walk in a place with a gun.
You listen. Once you go in there, if they release you on OR, you gone. You just got a court date. Now, if I was them, I would have, gotten a restraining order because that's a violent act. So I would have gotten a restraining order. Tell me why you high and laugh out loud. What's good, Cordell said.
I'm gonna say this.
I would have gotten a restraining order immediately.
This is how you know this fuckery. If you are in a place and you're sitting down and officers are right there and you reach for your gun and that officer pull that gun out and his gun out and kill you, all he's saying is that he's in fear for his life. There's no more discussion. Even if they do not kill the gentleman, he will be arrested and he will go to prison, hands down, because the officer is going to say he was pulling it to do detrimental damage to me. So my thing is,
Kim said Legacy did not answer the question.
I am. My thing is, how is it that officers' lives are always in danger, but that black man and that woman life was nowhere near in danger, even if this man was reaching for his gun and there was no reason to have a gun pulled?
Right.
So at that time, you have to learn to discern and say, if it's okay for an officer who at any time can say, my life is in danger, at that point in time, the best thing that could have happened was for that black guy to go ahead and kill him right then and there, so that some justification could have been rectified in his mouth. Because if he went on ahead and killed him, then the premises of saying stand my ground or have a right to defend myself instead of retreat would have really meant something, and it would have made a change. But by him not going ahead and killing him and allowing him to live, this man is going to walk away, because we have people that are in higher places in society that are secretively engaged in conversations and okaying white folks killing black people. Well, to answer your question, Ms. Kill, I don't think nobody should be renting nobody's vagina. If you think because you live in a house with a man and a man live in a house with you, that he's paying bills where he's laying his head, that he, like I said, he would be a plumb damn fool to be paying your bills, and eventually one day you cannot want him and rent your coochie out to somebody else. So all I'm gonna tell you is, if that's how you see vagina, as a rent box, rent it, let it live, then we can say people are renting vagina leases. So I guess somebody has a lease on your vagina for right now.
He should keep you happy.
A blow up dog can keep a person happy. That don't mean he got to pay bills in there.
Well, just for y'all info, if y'all was a black male, because that video way over there, if y'all was a black male and you would have had a white couple held up like that, y'all wouldn't have got on no OR.
You've been dead. You'd have been dead.
It takes money. Rent your coochie out. It takes money to keep you clean. Kia said. Legacy, you lying, Kia said.
Listen, let me help you one more time. You should have your own insurance, whether it's Medicaid, Medicare, Blue Shield, Blue Cross, whoever it is, whoever you got for your Medicaid, they keep your coochie clean. You keep your coochie clean. You pay for that your goddamn self.
Shazza says, hello guys, I had so much fun with you guys with my friends and I was on the show.
That's Cece.
Hey, Cece. Yeah. Thank you.
Miss you, love you.
So what I'm gonna do is, Tony, I need you to look back on the podcast.
Love you guys, see
And we need to get the young lady who got this special soap called Yone soap that do all of that cleaning she talking about get done. Insurance take care of your cleaning, and you ought to want to take care of your own.
Y'all black men take care of white women. Oh Lord.
No. Let's not make this about race, because you should want to keep your own coochie clean. No man should have to help keep your coochie clean. So
Legacy, keep your D out the P.
All I'm gonna tell you is you was keeping it clean, and it don't take rent to keep your coochie clean.
Yes, it do, because you need somewhere to bathe that ass.
Then guess what? She can have her own rent, and I can have mine, and I can still do that. So keep your coochie clean over there. That's not my responsibility to help you keep your vagina box swatted and wadded.
Lord, go to sleep, Legacy.
Next video.
Oh my God, y'all show TS said. Legacy, you talking BS, kid said.
I've been talking the same way since the beginning.
I would take.
I can't even explain to you the depression that it's caused.
23-year-old Brianni Bonner is a single working mother to her 4-year-old son, Azai. On Saturday morning, when she got home, she couldn't get into her place at the Riviera Apartments on Adelia Road in Dallas.
The maintenance man pulls up and tells me that I'm going to go to jail because it's against the law for me to be trying to get into my apartment.
Bonner says the management made a mistake. Bonner says she lives at apartment 1721 and that management told her they meant to evict 1712.
She told me that it was just a big mistake. It was an accident. They meant to evict the apartment underneath me, but they evicted me by accident.
And in the process, Bonner says she found her belongings in the trash, including her medication for PTSD and anxiety.
About 80% of my things were stolen, and the rest was in the dumpster. My son's teddy bears.
She shared this cell phone video with us where you can see her standing with her 4-year-old son by the dumpster.
I feel like everything was taken from me.
Here at the apartment complex, I emailed and I've called them twice, no response. I made contact with the property manager here at the leasing office. She tells me they did not want to make any comment, but Bonner tells us that management did try to compensate her.
And she told me that all she would be able to do for me is to give me a $200 Visa debit card. It was definitely a slap in the face.
Hours later, Bonner says she was allowed to get back into her apartment.
It was empty. They had repainted. I'm paying my rent. I'm trying to save up to go to school, and it's just so stressful. I have to start all the way over.
She even set up a GoFundMe account, hoping to at least buy toys and the necessities for her son. In Dallas, I'm Molly Basu.
I really didn't think that it was any good people left.
Brianni Bonner is overwhelmed and feeling so grateful for everyone who has been helping her and her 4-year-old son through this incredibly challenging time after she says she was wrongfully evicted. All of their belongings thrown in the trash.
Teddy bears.
And then what happened to them?
Dumpster.
For the first time,
I have my TV here.
We went into her empty apartment.
In here, that was just my bed here, and then I had a few buckets of clothes.
Taking you back to Wednesday, we first told you about the 24-year-old story. She's a single mother and tells us she suffers from PTSD and anxiety. Bonner works at a local Walmart to support her son, Azai. On Saturday morning, when she got home at Riviera Apartments on Adelia Road in Dallas, Bonner saw the maintenance man.
And tells us that I was going to be arrested. He was going to call the police because I wasn't supposed to be trying to enter my apartment because I was evicted.
Bonner tells us the management made a mistake.
She told us that they meant to evict 1712, but they evicted 1721.
After several phone calls to corporate and the property manager, Bonner tells us she received a phone call from the property manager stating they want to hold a meeting with her in the morning.
She offered me a $200 Visa debit card, but I told her that wouldn't be enough.
Finally, on Thursday late afternoon, a spokesperson responded, quote, "We want to offer our sincere apologies for the way the situation was addressed once the error was discovered and are attempting to contact Ms. Bonner to discuss how we can fairly compensate her and her son." Despite an apology, Bonner says she's focused on her son and getting their lives back to normal.
I like this one.
In Dallas, I'm Molly Basu.
Yeah, sometimes.
That really
what the fuck is $200?
$200? You tried it?
The medicine alone gonna cost that more than that.
It's just the idea of the fucking embarrassment.
I saw, but let me. I seen it, Tony. I'm gonna say this. First of all, I wouldn't want to.
Legacy, you love St. P. You F anything. Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? Hell no, get what you can get out of Legacy.
Hold on, sweetie. This is what I'm.
They need to cut a big check. $200 is enough to replace her peace of mind and sense of security.
Miss Kia, let me say this to you before I address this. I appreciate your thoughts, sweetie, but you don't know me and I don't know you. So let's cut the shenanigans out. Enjoy your night. Now, I'm gonna say this. I'm with
Legacy, everyone always coming for you. Damn, Cordell.
But I'm gonna say this. I'm with the other young lady that just said there's no way I would even want to live back in the apartment. How can I go back into the apartment after that and then being insulted when someone offered me a $200 check when I've been traumatized, I've been wrongly evicted, and things of that nature? I wouldn't even want to be in that community anymore knowing that this happened.
Let me tell you, it wasn't even a check. It was a gift card.
Yeah, I mean, but that's exactly what it is. So that and guess what? I'm not going back into the apartment complex because I was wrongfully evicted. So every month that I was evicted out of the apartment, I'm asking for that money back in punitive damages.
It wasn't a month. It was just that one day, but they had then discarded all this lady shit.
No, I understand that, but I'm not going back in there, period. Because I don't feel safe in the property no more, not from the individuals that live there, but I'm not safe from the landlord and the corporation that represents it. That's why they're called punitive damages, because you have caused me to not be in a safe area anymore, whether it's in a physical state or a mental state of mind.
So you finna get your corner just beyond compare.
And guess who I'm hiring? I'm hiring Miss TeAma and Miss Savage to go in there and get it.
Hey, let go.
We ready. We ready.
Okay.
I just had an attorney the other day that just said, with how smart and the way you think of things, you right. Put me in. I got you.
Cordell said, I feel like they knew it was wrong appointment, but just didn't give a damn. Shaking my head.
That could be true too.
No, they really felt it was legit because the maintenance man even told her if she come in, he calling the police.
He was just doing what they told him to do.
Yeah.
Exactly. He thought it was that apartment.
Right. So that means that it had to come in a order. What they call those work order. Work order. Had to come in a work order.
Yeah.
Had to come in a work order.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, I feel some type of way. My heart goes out to the parent because when you work hard every day for your children, you try to build up something and give them a life that you maybe didn't have or a life that you see other people having, and somebody just snatch it all from up under you, man. Yeah. I guess Kia said she apologized and we cool, baby.
I hold no grudges, baby. I appreciate you.
Savage, you said you feel sorry. Your heart goes out to the young lady. You want me to give you the link to her GoFundMe?
Somebody need to send me some for me. I just got it. You know what? My heart goes out to you, and I'm pretty sure my prayer will go longer than my dollars would. Okay, so you better take this prayer because that money up there is unmeasurable. F that BS, Cordell said.
Oh, That was just too funny.
Y'all crazy.
Okay, 'cause I mean, I thought you was like really, feeling it.
Well, at least TeAma ain't praying for it because TeAma prayers don't go no higher than the ceiling.
Higher than the ceiling.
See, I didn't come for you none tonight. So you want me to come for you? I got time.
That's so sad. Prayer going up for her and her son, T.S. said. You know what, TeAma? I disagree. I think your prayers do go higher than the ceiling on certain things. I do.
Oh,
look at my baby.
That is true. Oh, that's true.
Look
But
at my
maybe
baby.
TeAma, them prayers must have been for me.
From where I've been and where I done came from, all my prayers go real high.
I think all of our prayers
Yeah,
go
it's
beyond
just
the ceiling.
it's just the fake prayers that you do on the show with legacy that don't go nowhere. But the real ones, they go.
Yeah, girl, they don't even bounce past my titties.
Oh, that's a big bounce there.
But if they get on your titties, they can go past the ceiling.
Okay, Melo said the roof.
Lord.
I can't.
Yes, God. You know, sometimes you call your bank to check the balance on your account. And you do it on speakerphone, and it'll say your available balance is $39.97 out loud. You know, when you do that, other people in the room secretly they're listening to see how much money you're playing with.
Right.
Your checking account available balance is $12,617,290.56. 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 Your checking account available balance is $12,617,290.
Dude, it was a joke. No, it was a joke.
Dude, I mean,
no, Dad.
Your checking account available balance is $12,617,290.56. 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 Your checking account available balance is $12,617,290.
Listen, some people was like, what the fuck?
The daddy was mad.
And you got me sweeping the floor. You got $12 million. You must have Hazel sweeping the floor right now.
Oh.
I saw that on TikTok. Get it out, bro. Melo said. T7 has some. Oh
Lord, here we go.
Cordell said, I'm gonna lift the camera. Look, I'm just having some wardrobe malfunctions over here.
Here we go.
Okay. That was actually that was the last video.
Oh,
that was crazy.
Oh my God. We are at our last show for the season. I don't know how to feel.
Yes, our last show. My God, this is so bittersweet.
Me and you will never part.
Naughty.
Child Darnella, he started the color purple on him.
Yes, he did.
He started it yesterday.
Yeah. He color purpled it out, and y'all finishing it.
I know, but we had to. I'm over here hungry. I don't know what. I know it's too late to eat, but dang, I'm starving. Tony, please call me, Tia said. Call me, please.
Well, Tony, you know, what you say did you add that little?
A.T.L won by 24.
Appreciate it, bro. Send a little snippet, Tony, of the first show.
Let me see. Tell me when to stop.
No, just you know when to damn stop. Nobody ain't got to tell you when.
Me and you shall never part.
I mean, you just.
You come in the fight, then you gotta be on the right person. Well, no, as a me being what I've come to a point in my life that I like how my life is. I never intend on being married. That's for some. I feel like how many women did you have back at home?
Look, you see that cut come real quick. He like, no, bro.
You were supposed to show way more than that. Way more than that. How you gonna get pumped?
That was the first A.T.L show right there. That was the first one.
That's where it all began.
How long it was, Tony?
64 shows ago.
Okay, that's the answer. Actually, it was 2 hours and 14 minutes. I thought it was 3 hours, but it was 2 hours and 14 minutes.
It was
She's not losing the franchise. Well, now she's willing to burn it down. Not always. There's plenty of people who are living life. Go get my best friend. Even if if I'm gonna tell a lie, or if I'm gonna something,
Something sounds real horrible.
TeAma was taking over that night, boy.
Yeah, she talked a hell of a lot that night, too much.
Because that was a lot for my brain to process. I need to make sure I understand what's going on. Tony.
Legacy got a mute.
Something sounds real horrible.
Legacy got a mute.
And if you can make sure that if you can construct everything to be in a time frame that you can handle, then it's not a problem. Switch it in between, I cannot tell you that. Because since I've been little, my mom and dad threw encyclopedias at our head. You can go and live stream on my Facebook. My mother is on there. Ask my mother. She used to read the encyclopedia to me.
That's my mama.
Because I got like law books. You go to a practice.
And you see she came on this thing with no regards for my ass.
that word is used all now. This my new greeting. Hey, my name's Possessor. Yeah, you gonna deal with them. You gonna deal with them. Hey, look, that was my first time someone ever throwing that word at me. And then I was like, he got me messed up. Possessor what? And then so I looked it up. And so I looked at.
Yeah, like so you threw a lot on us at one time. You had a lot going on.
She does not that you have to be locked down, but why be with multiple women and not? Okay.
That was that's in the archives. Maybe one day, you know, the whole thing will come out. And
Kia said, I love this show.
And we love you too, Miss Kia.
Y'all keep it real, Kia said. Yes, my mama don't play, she has said.
I need y'all to hit that subscribe button if y'all new to the channel. There's some new names down there in the comment section.
Yeah.
Hit that subscribe button. So when we come back for the new season in August, you'll be notified when we pop up. We're coming back bigger, better, stronger than we was before. So if y'all think season 1 was off the shiznit, what do you see season 2?
Let's see, you got to mute, please, unless you're going to talk.
We down to the end. We got the last 4 minutes. We just want to give everybody who participated in these 65 shows, and for some names, if we forgot your name, please understand that it's not that we intentionally did it, because it took all of y'all to make us great. For me, I want to just throw out Miss Paula, CC, Ruth, Miss Kia, TeAma's niece. She was, I think, on our second or third show that we ever done. Rodney,
Miss
Bahama Rock,
Miss Millionaire, Bahama Rock Williams,
him and his wife,
Reverend Sapp,
Don Allen.
I want to also definitely give a great shout out to who always came through and gave great advice and shout outs on our show, Mr. Mello and his beautiful wife, Afrony Simmons, for always participating with us whenever we needed them. Definitely Kevin Wesley, Sam Selah, the person that was Friday,
Pastor Will Horn,
definitely Mr. Will. We definitely had a great time on that show.
Eugene Hayes.
Eugene Hayes.
Yeah. What about the person that was there Friday?
Eugene Hayes.
Mr. Hayes. Who is
Kamali, the one with the book.
Yes. Cordell from time to time, whenever he wasn't looking at people's titties. I
want to give a shout out to my sister, Adrian.
Definitely.
Trying to hook up with our guest.
Miss Adrian, you are definitely in the top 5, my love.
Kamal, we gotta thank Kamal.
Yes, Kamal. I was saving the best.
You know, Kamal's the one.
Come and save the best for last.
To the Advanced Auto Crew,
Anaya, our #1 fan.
Naya.
Not play. I'm a let her know you acting like, oh, you saving the best for last.
But see,
remember
I
I'm
want to
telling.
thank everybody that I invited that came through and showed support. I'm not gonna call you by name. I need you to try that. Everybody I sent the link to that clicked and hit subscribe. Thank y'all
You
for
can
coming.
say your daddy. You can say your daddy.
Thank your father.
I said I'm not going through names. I say my daddy. Thank you for coming through.
I'm thanking your father.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Pastor. Oh, let me just say this. St. James Church will be open this Sunday at 10 o'clock, 1524 West 35th Street. Our first day of brick and mortar. Social distancing guidelines are in place. Once we get a certain amount of people, we closing the door.
TeAma's mom, thank her for coming on.
Yes, Mel.
Yes. The mother-in-law.
Torian.
David. Pastor Wiggins.
Pastor Wiggins. Tasha the Gemini.
Yes.
Did we say Carmen? Shout out to Carmen. That book was everything.
We did.
I'm saying her name. I like the book.
Listen, we just had.
Cordell say TeAma hush.
We just had so much fun. TS, thanks for coming out too.
Thank you. Yes.
It's just for me. It's very bittersweet. I'm used to seeing these faces on here all the time and communicating. Yeah, we do bump heads a lot. But we family. We have to learn to roll with the punches and get over certain
things. Bump their head either.
Huh?
Can't nobody else bump their head.
Yeah, please don't let nobody else bump my head on Tony, TeAma, and Savage. Don't let nobody else bump it. I ain't gonna let
no smoke.
I ain't gonna let them bump y'all. I promise you that. But this has been the most enjoyable time that I've had. Damn, 65 shows. I never really.
I know.
Thank y'all. Y'all helped me a lot, Kia said.
You're welcome. Thanks, Miss Kia. 65 shows. I mean, you got to look at it like this. Some talk shows who only have shows yearly only do like once a week or something like that, or a major syndicate put out one show every week, but they take time and everything is scripted and things of that nature. But we here at the A.T.L show, we're very unscripted and we don't bridle our tongues and things of that nature. And we want all our fans to know that we deeply appreciate it. And I love you guys, TeAma, Savage, and Tony. Even Don Allen, you drive me crazy, but love you too. Miss Adrian, another shout out to you, lady, because I mean, the battle you, TeAma, and Savage is, but no man wants to sit in this seat over here. Nobody don't want to do that. I'm grateful to have you two, Miss Adrian, as a fill-in and as an add-on to the A.T.L show. I mean, y'all enhance this show, and I mean, this month is gonna be enjoyable. Savon, we definitely appreciate you.
Jasmine, 6'9".
Also, I want to send a shout out to my friend Derek that just passed away a few weeks ago. His sister Vanya and her crew, we appreciate that.
Vanya,
will there be a season 2?
Yes. We'll be back in August. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. But Vanya and the whole Get Fresh crew.
What about the lady with the Yo Nate soap?
Crystal Bella. And along with my niece, Nakisha Freeman with the Freepreneurs.
Yes.
And the Freeman Jewelry Collection.
Yes.
It's so much. Cece and her mother, Veronica.
Yes, Miss Veronica.
Miss Veronica was the bomb.
The freak. What about the lady with the popsicle?
Oh,
Miss Paula.
Who?
Miss Paula.
Yes, Miss Paula. Also, I would like to give.
No, her name is
Miss Parker. Miss Parker.
We call her Miss
Parker. We call her Miss Parker.
That's Miss Fudge.
Miss Fudge. Also, Miss Esther Green. We appreciate you participating in it.
Did y'all say Miss Millie?
Yes.
Yeah, we said Miss Millie.
Y'all calling a million people. So.
Always watching Miss Cola, also Miss Alma, also Tanyika, I know you sneak and watch it too. It's just so many people that we just, you know, try to remember all of y'all and appreciate y'all.
Thank you, Tammy.
Tammy said just subscribe, great show. Definitely tune in for season 2. Thanks for coming through, cuz I appreciate it.
Yes. Who else? We done about said everybody that we can remember, and it's just
y'all be requesting do up.
So we're gonna say this together before we get out of here. Can we all just say this in unison?
We appreciate
I baked cake,
you.
but who cooked dinner? Kids said.
She ain't no advertising.
Well, Miss Kid, you got to come through in season 2 and bring that out there, baby.
D Meadows, hey, good night, guys. I'll be looking forward to another season. The show is awesome. Thank you, Mr. Meadows. Tell you why you say hey.
We wanted you on tonight's show. I sent you the link to join us live, but you didn't come on. We wanted to end out the season with you and your wife.
Yes.
But we'll see you next season.
Yes, in August. Don't think it's next August. It's just around the corner.
31 days.
31 days. Yes. Oh, man. Everybody, let's let them know one time till August. A.T.L.
Yeah.